Did you know taking a probiotic can potentially worsen your IBS symptoms? If you have IBS, you've probably been told just take a probiotic, it's good for your gut health, which is true, but you need to know what kind and when to take them to avoid major flare ups. I remember whenever I would get recommendations for my gut, immediately I was told take a probiotic. And as soon as I would take it, I would feel terrible and my symptoms would be so bad. Even when I would tell my practitioner I was working with, I don't do well with probiotics, I was always ignored and told take it anyways. And again, my symptoms would flare like crazy. Now, after studying gut health, I know exactly why this was happening and why I couldn't handle a probiotic. I had SIBO. This is where testing comes in, specifically running a stool test like a GI map, so we can see what's really going on inside your gut. For example, some people are very low in keystone bacteria, which is the good guys. Others are actually too high, which is really common in people with SIBO. And over 70% of people with IBS also have SIBO. So if you throw in a probiotic too soon, it's like lighting a fire in your gut. Your symptoms can flare like crazy, and that's what happened to me. That's why probiotics need to be introduced slowly and at the right time, and chosen based on your testing and your symptoms. For example, if you're very low in keystone bacteria, which is the good guys, you'll need to take a probiotic that rapidly colonizes your gut. And if you have a bacteria overgrowth, we need to kill it off first before we can introduce a probiotic to avoid a flare up. And if you struggle with diarrhea, there's also specific strains of probiotics you can take to help with your diarrhea. These are all things I would look at when reviewing your labs and your forms so we can create a plan that actually works instead of just guessing. If you're tired of throwing random probiotics at your gut and still feeling stuck, follow me for more gut healing tips and grab my ultimate IBS relief guide that's linked in my bio so we can start getting you some relief from your symptoms.